I'm Matt Smith. I'm president of AOTCO, and I've been here for a little over 5 years. AOTCO provides metal finishing to help advanced manufacturers produce critical technologies. So when we think about advanced technologies, there's 4 areas that we really focus on. First one that's gotten a lot of press is clean energy. Climate change is a huge and growing global concern, and Massachusetts is really a hotbed of innovation in clean energy. AOTCO is heavily involved in working with clean energy companies to help them develop these technologies, do pilot scale testing, and then to scale technologies as they're proven out. The second area that we focus on is aerospace and defense, which is another really big industry in Massachusetts. And here we work with most of the aerospace defense prime manufacturers, as well as many of the sub-tier manufacturers to develop components for fighter jets, satellites, missile systems, night vision optics, and many other technologies that we use to keep our nation safe. A third area that we work in, which also is very big in Massachusetts, is medical devices. So we're involved in many medical technologies. During the COVID pandemic, when that was at its peak, we were heavily involved in production of ventilator components. We also do surgical instruments, blood transfusion devices, many other medical technologies. And finally, we work in semiconductor and electronics. So we're doing projects on quantum computing. We support components, a lot of machinery that's used to make very common consumer electronic devices like iPhones, and work with many companies in that area. We are a private equity backed company, and they called me up one day and said, "Hey Matt, we've got a company here in Massachusetts, we'd like to work on with you." And I said, "Oh, what's it do?" And they said, "Oh, electroplating and anodizing." And I was like, well, that doesn't sound very interesting. But I came in and I saw that it touches all these different technologies that keep us safe, keep us alive, get us to where we want to go. And what fascinates me about this is all of those technologies get the press, right? But you can't make satellites or medical devices or quantum computers without what we do. So really, we're performing this essential service that helps with all these technologies that our society depends on. And it's really getting involved with this company has been extremely exciting for me. There are a lot of parts of my job that I love. The best part of my job, I'm able to work with a really talented group of people to accomplish something that I believe is fundamentally important to our society. We've put together a team of people who come from very diverse backgrounds, but they're united in that everybody is passionate about trying to fulfill this mission. And I look forward to coming to work every day and working with them, as we try to figure out what does this business need to look like tomorrow and how do we get there. I think the most important thing, both for clients and prospective employees to know, is that in many ways, we're like a startup and we're a really exciting place to be. So we believe that we're doing things that are disrupting our industry. Historically, our industry has been an industry of job shops. So the mindset was we bring parts in, we send parts out. We are changing that model, and we are now thinking of ourselves as a solution provider to work directly with advanced manufacturers, innovative companies to solve their most challenging problems and help them take technologies from lab to pilot to scale development. And we're providing this turnkey solution. And we're thinking about that, trying to use the mindset, the tools and the mindset of a startup and of tech companies. So not approaching it from the way that a traditional manufacturer would, but really sort of rethinking from the fundamentals. How do we build the most effective and the most valuable service